Okay, so for this example, we're given the area, and then we're going to work backwards to figure out what this missing leg is. So we've got side, side, and we have the included angle, and so we should be able to plug those values in for the A and all that stuff. We'll be able to plug in these values into this formula and solve for the missing piece. That's the idea. All right, my area is 75. 75 equals, we'll have 1/2. My A is going to be one of these legs, so I'll let that be the 10. B is the other leg, so I'll let that be my X. And then times the sine of C. All right, since we're solving for X, we really just need to divide by all this stuff that's attached to it. All right, this is 1/2 times 10 times, I put sine of C, but I guess I know what that angle is. It was 130. I'm just going to take these three numbers, 1/2, 10, and sine of 130, and crunch them real quick. Okay, so 1/2 times 10 times the sine of 130. Sine of 130 gives me 3.83. So now, if I simplify this a little bit, it's going to be 3.83x. Right? That just came from 1/2 times 10 times sine of 130. And then we can divide by this 3.83, and that'll solve for our x. So divide by 3.83. Divide by 3.83. And that's going to give us our x. 75 divided 3.83 gives us 19.58, about 19.58. All right, so this thing is obviously not drawn to scale, right? Yeah, it does not look like 19.58, but right, got that one out of the way. Now let's look at an example where instead of solving for a leg, we'll be solving for the angle. So start at the same. Take your area and plug that in for your A. So it's going to be 51 equals 1/2. A and the B, those are going to be your two legs. So 7 times 17. And then sine of your missing angle, which I guess I'll call X at this point. Okay, work out these three numbers. So we're going to do 1/2 times 7 times 17. So we got 51 equals 59.5 sine X. Okay, these are connected by multiplication, so I can divide by 59.5. Divided by 59.5, and we get 0.857 is equal to sine of X. And since we're trying to solve for this angle, we're going to have to do the inverse sine to both sides. All right, so sine inverse of 0.857 is going to solve for our X. So I'm going to do sine inverse of, well, my last answer, sine inverse of 0.857. So X is about 59 degrees, 58.98 degrees. And that's how you solve for an angle.